Hey, funny story. I didn't record the audio again. Bye! Greetings, fellow people with arms! Yes, that's right. In this episode of A Rant in Time, we're gonna be. Oh, dang it. Well, let's go to the time rift I gotta explore. Uh, I should have prepared something like. I'm in a awkward situation right now, I gotta go unlock the rift. Well, whatever. Today, we're gonna be talking about the Min announcement that happened not much ago. It's the characters releasing 29th, which is like 5 days from now. Not that much. Yeah, actually, right now is July 24th. The second Pokemon Presents just happened, and I also want to talk about that. But since, well, I read you with the ARMS reference, which was really hard to get, by the way. 189 IQ required for you to understand that reference. So yeah, let's just go into it. So, the ARMS character got announced, and it happened to be Min, which also happens to be the most popular ARMS character according to a poll that happened, I don't know when, but it happened. And I think it's a pretty nice choice of a character. They have a lot of freedom to create a moveset with that character. It feels the feeling of Smash pretty well. Like, you can see how even though she comes from ARMS, yeah, well, even though she comes from ARMS, she has a lot of leg moves, just like Sakurai said. Like, it's something interesting to point out. Sorry for that. Something interesting to point out. Like, it's not the main focus. Well, the main thing you will focus on when looking at the character, right? But it is something that happens, and I say I like Min because she is versatile. She looks like an IL character, and that can help make her feel better to control, right? And gives the freedom to the development team to do that stuff of giving her like ninja-like or martial arts like moves, like the kicks of the upper, up tilt, up smash, whatever. So that's pretty good. A pretty neat selection of character, I would say. Not gonna lie, I was expecting a Springman, because I don't really believe that assist trophies cannot be characters. Although that doesn't mean Waluigi is gonna get in. I'm a supporter of not getting Waluigi into the game, but whatever. That's a rant for another episode. But yeah, many of us were expecting like the main mascots, which would be Ribbon Girl or Springman. Some others were really supportive of Twintel, but well, at the end we got Min, which is like the obvious choice if you got that information of her being the most popular character, and especially when you consider literally the reason why Sakurai put her in, that is the producer likes the character. And that's basically it. So we already talked about the choice of the character, which is like the main concern. Now let's talk about the details of the presentation, and maybe even the ones of the character itself. The presentation, I think, was really good in the now traditional style of Sakurai Direct, giving us his insights and presenting the character to us in a pretty good way. I like when he's like, showing off the character, talking to us about what's going on, stuff, how they did the character. They tell us something about the story of the game. I really like that. That was a really good point for the presentation. Also, the announcement itself, the trailer, where they show Captain Falcon, Kirby in this really anime-like style, and then all the fighters of ARMS fighting for the letter. It was really fun. I really like that presentation, especially since well, because it was animated in that style, I really like that point. Like, it's really nice to see the characters in a different style than, just 3D models moving around with a preset, uh, um, you know, combination of animations. I went to set of animations, but I already said preset, and that sounded really redundant. But you know what I'm saying, right? You get it. That's the point. That's the point of communication, actually communicating. Uh, um, I have no idea where's the specific place I'm looking for. Not there, I guess. I would say. But yeah. Okay, I thought I already have more of those blue ones. That was pretty good. And now we can pass to talk about the character herself, which is a pretty interesting topic given the fact that she might just break the metagame, or at least online, of the competitive scene in the foreseeable future, because her mechanics are ones that are really, really good to annoy people and to force, a toxic type of gameplay. Well, not toxic, it's just a frustrating one. That's a really better term, and it describes it like perfectly, I would say. That quick keep away style of gameplay, it's really, really a hated one. Not everyone likes to have to be patient and play neutral almost the whole game. Especially since it takes a lot of time to approach a zoner. It's not that it's harder, specifically, not that it's, a better character just because they have the ability to zone, but it really is more mentally draining, especially online, where they have these buffs of you not being able to react to everything they do. They really make it harder to approach them and actually start engaging in battle. So that's gonna be annoying online. And I would argue competitively, like just in general, it would also be annoying and really hard, because now we actually get to talk about the character and not just be preparing it. And we also get to go into the rift. That's good. I said that's good. There we go. Because she can actually move while using tilts and smash attacks, and that's just crazy. Because imagine Mega Man with the lemons, because it will work the same way. Jab, tilts, they are, and well, even neutral, forward, and backer will all be the same move. But that, although looks a bit they don't have too much variety in their kit. They have too many options with just one move. And those options are not bad options, they are all good options. Like, you can either stand still and abuse the range while waiting for the opponent to want to try to get in, or you can move away to avoid them getting in, or move forward to be overly oppressive and make all that pressure that a summoner can put in the distance just get multiplied like insane amounts. That's gonna be crazy, I would say, in the competitive metagame, because it's such a good advantage to have the possibility to move while attacking. That's why aerials in the first place are so good, because you don't get stuck in place while doing an attack, so you have a hitbox that will either give you an opening to start a combo, maybe even a kill confirm, or just allow you to exert pressure into your opponent. But now you get to do that in the air, in the ground, and at any time, just like that. Also, forward smashes in the air, that's crazy. The edge guards this character is gonna have are super good, especially because you can angle them, right? So you can try to get your opponent jumping over you, or maybe recovering a bit lower. That's really good. Also, the fact that you can angle it down and use it while it airborne, I don't know if you get where I'm going, but I really, really believe I really like that color. I'm keeping it. I really believe this character will be able to two-frame literally everybody consistently. Like, I would personally use the left hand, that is the dragon hand, because it will be just consistent to two-frame, and it's the medium one, so you are not gonna get too weak of a punish. But still, you could even try to two-frame with the Falcon Punch arm, or with the fast one that covers the whole stage. And all of those have the option to two-frame, to edge guard, even if you are just in the middle of the stage. So her off-stage presence is gonna be insane in advantage. In disadvantage though, I don't think she's gonna be that good because of the recovery mainly. It's a grappling hook, just like Joker or Violet, and people are really getting good at punishing those recoveries. Although you can do tether canceling and stuff to mix up your recovery, but yeah, she doesn't seem to have that much air drift, so she's probably gonna be punishable off stage, just like Violet is, just like Joker is. But again, I remind you that those two characters are the characters of the better player in the entire world, and he's able to exploit their advantages really good. Everybody thinks Joker is the best character. I really doubt that. I think Leo carries Joker, but I mean, the character is really good, there's no doubt on that, and everyone online hates Violet. So what I'm going to is that Min Min is probably gonna be that level of good, especially since she has the same range as Violet, if not more, same kill power with the Megaton, I think it's called. I'm not sure, the Falcon Punch. I'm gonna call it the Falcon Punch because that's essentially what it is. And you also have fast options. Like, have you seen the nerf with the Shuriken thingy arm? It's super fast, super good. It's probably auto-cancelable, but I'm not gonna promise anything. It just seems like that kind of move you can spam to cover a lot of options. Kinda like Cloudner in Smash 4. And we already know how that was oppressive against every single character. So yeah, we are gonna have that. Also the powerful Ner also seems pretty scary, because although it's low, it covers a wide range. And well, let's say you're trying to recover and she two frames you with the fast attack, then quickly changes to the strong one. Well, you're gonna be in trouble, big trouble, because she can either continue to attack you in stage with either the dragon hand or the fast hand, well, arm, I think they're called, I'm not sure. I'm dead. Well, she will be able to do that from stage, or decide to go with the Falcon Punch arm and go nerd you to the blast zone. Like, she's gonna be really oppressive off stage, and I don't think she's gonna have that much of a problem sending you off stage, because we already told how she has amazing, stupid range, and how good of a zoner she probably is. Now, the up tilt, the up smash, and the upper, although they are all pretty similar, I think they are gonna be pretty useful. The up tilt, it has combo potential from what I've seen. I think the upper also has that potential, but again, we've seen similar uppers don't combo at all. I'm thinking like Kirby, and there was another character, I just don't remember, that had that Zero Suit Mario looking upper, that didn't actually quite combo, but it seems pretty scary to me that she can have any type of ladder, even if it's just the basic up tilt, upper, right? But that seems pretty scary as well. So you have that, possibly combo potential, a reflector in the up smash that I haven't mentioned, but it's there. You have the oppressive range, the good frame data in the secondary arm that has that Nair that looks super scary. You have also, I forget about this, but it's really good, she has an up arrow shield that is probably similar to Game & Watches because it has early invincibility frames, and it doesn't send you into free fall. It allows you actually to act out of it. I don't know if you can jump out of it like Banjos, or if it's just like Sonics or, you know, Game & Watches that you can attack out of it and air dodge out of it, but at least you don't get like to be completely vulnerable. You are given the option to go high, you're given the option to go low, and it's pretty good to just get away of awkward situations where they are pressuring your shield or just pressuring you, because, you know, a zoner eventually gets their zone broken in. But if you have an amazing burst option that is automatically gonna get you to the other side of the stage, I don't think there's much people can do to defeat you. Because, for example, with Wi-Fi Samus, what you want to do is to approach and read their option. If they aerial, you anti-aerial. If they roll, you try to react or read the roll. If they spot touch, you try to jab them or something, right? That's the main metagame when you finally get to approach a Samus. But with Min, what if she just shields and, well, if your character has no good shield pressure, she can just be out of there, like, yeet, and be safe. And that's actually insane. So I have really high hopes for this Min character. And now we can actually go to the probably main point or most interesting part of the video. We're gonna go talk about Pokemon yet again. But now there's not that much to talk about. The whole announcement, the whole 11 to 30 minutes were about... Why do I have an umbrella? Well, were about this... okay. What about this new MOBA MOBA game? Okay, Pokemon announced. Words are hard, man. English hard. I said it in my first video. I'm gonna say it again. English hard. My English not too good. But yeah, that's it. They announced a new MOBA called Pokemon Unite, which is basically League of Legends mixed with tower control. No, it's, well, you have to basically get points out of zones. So it's not just League of Legends. It has differences. It's not the basic MOBA, but it's a MOBA nonetheless. It's pretty similar because you have a jungle. Some people are calling it the Safari Zone. I really like that term, so I might call it that probably. But yeah, there's a jungle. There are bases, points you have to conquer. The enemy has some. You have some. You have minions in the shape of non-playable Pokemon. And yeah, it has all the staples of a MOBA, although the main core mechanic of the game, it's not the same as a MOBA. But you still get to, you know, level up, get stuff upgraded. Even they use that level up mechanic to implement Pokemon evolving, so every Pokemon is a basic stage Pokemon that then can get up to a second stage Pokemon during the match. Pretty genius way to make that, you know? I really like how they implemented the evolution. I'm not actually complaining about Pokemon in this video that much, except for the fact that they did hype the whole thing a lot. Let me see. Okay, this is the... Yeah, I don't want the umbrella. This is way better. Like, the umbrella is helpful, but I don't like it. Yeah. So I'm not complaining as much as last rant in time, but I am complaining about this little bit of the overhyping the announcement, being like, oh, we cannot talk about this in this Pokemon Presents because it will overshadow everything else, so we're gonna do it next week. And we are all hyped, going like, oh, we are finally gonna get GM4 remakes, that I personally think we are going to get this gen, because we get one remake every console generation. So I think it's time for a GM4 remake, but not yet, because they didn't announce it yet. They haven't, sorry. But yeah, they overhyped the whole announcement. We were waking up early, we streamed the Pokemon Presents, and it's an 11-minute presentation of a mobile game. So that was disappointing, but the game itself seems alright. I'm not a big MOBA fan. I used to play Arena of Valor, but it was really casually, and I never got hooked by it. I haven't tried League of Legends. I refused because it's the most popular one, and there's advertisements everywhere, and I hate advertisements. So yeah, I won't play League of Legends, but I will play League of Pokemon. I mean Pokemon Unite. Sorry. I think that's an interesting Pokemon game. And I think wait, there's more. I still have something else to talk about. It's not the most interesting part. Basically, the core video is already done. But hey, if you're still here, probably it's because I'm more entertaining than what I might think of myself, you know. Because these videos are long. The only other thing they announced with Mimi and Amiibos, but I cannot tell a lot about the Amiibos other than Joker looks hella dope and Hero is there. So, me costumes. First of all, they announced, I believe, the Ninjago, yeah, the costume of the other character from MAMS that Sakurai was actually considering putting into the game. I think that's pretty good thing to do, because there's gonna be some fans of that character, and giving them the chance to use it as a Mickey costume, it's pretty alright, pretty okay. Not the most hype-inducing thing, but it's there. Then I got hype, but then I was just bamboozled, because they said, yeah, we're adding Splatoon outfits, and they were the most horrible, awful looking Squid Sister me costumes. I still gonna get them, don't get me wrong, I love Splatoon if it wasn't clear by the whole aesthetic of the channel, but yeah, it's the most awful and ugly looking characters me costumes. Also, they announced another character from Tekken that I believe was already in the Smash 4 version, but well, it's now here too, so everything's okay, right? Nope, I don't care about this. Yep, I'ma head out. No. Oh, I'm going up. Yeah, and the really important part of the Mick costumes, the one that's super hyped for this announcement, is Bold Boy from Fallout. I'm not gonna lie, not gonna act like I know them. I only know it's called Bold Boy because that's how they called it in the direct. But who cares? It's a guy from Fallout, the mascot of Fallout, I believe, actually, which is, if I'm not mistaken, in like 50s looking advertisement. So yeah, the whole aesthetic of the announcement was way better than the announcement itself, I would say, because I'm not a big Fallout fan, but I respect the fact that he's there, like just like Cuphead and Sans. I prefer a lot more Cuphead and Sans, don't get me wrong, but I really appreciate the fact that more of these third-party me costumes, well, characters, are making it in the game as me costumes. So that's pretty cool. Bold Boy is in the game. Hey, I think it's around here. Let's look for it. Yeah, let's go. No, I don't need the code. So we have the time rift. I'm not gonna do it in this episode, but that's the idea. Thank you all for watching. Please consider commenting if you have anything to say about it, about what I'm commenting right now, ranting about how overpowered Min looks. Consider disliking if you enjoyed the video. And don't forget to subscribe if you want to see more content like this. Although this isn't the most common content in my channel, I'll be doing more of this. Probably when there's more news or when I have something I want to talk specifically. But yeah, you can subscribe. It's free. You're not losing anything but space on your feed. And it's not like you can't ignore me, right? So yeah, I've been Sky. I'll be seeing you next time back. There we go. Bye. Yeah, the recording is still on, but the video has already ended. What are you doing here? Go off already. Gosh. I'm serious. The video's over. I'm just waiting for this thing to allow me to stop the recording. Okay, you don't want to go. Yes. I'm probably not putting this in. Oh, beautiful. I'm still recording audio.